Hey guys, Cisco here, and I wanted to give an update on the 120 sub special. I didn't realize it's been 4 months since my last update, but there's been some developments about it. There's been so I want to discuss it, and that is this. So it is filmed. We have filmed 120 and 130. I think, yeah, we ended up filming 130, I believe. Um, like first, and that was because the game we did for that one required me, just based on my situation and where I have the game, to I had to be like at a specific location for us to even do that. So that's why we ended up filming it first. As for 120, we filmed that one a little bit later. Both are films. I think there's been some editing done on at least one of them, if not both. I'll have to ask Orange at some point next time I hear from him because we haven't spoken very much the last few days, so nothing's of course up with us. I guess him and I guess he's been having some frustrating things, and to be honest with you, I don't even think he's really wanted to do much chatting or much of anything. So I haven't really been prying. I've been trying to just respect his wishes. But yeah, so they are filmed. I want to say there's maybe some editing done with some of them. I'll have to ask again. I'll have to ask Orange at some point because he would know more on that front than I do. But there's been some developments. So some of those developments have been other videos filming. He's got a lot on his plate with editing and whatnot that I know he's trying to get through. There was, of course, I think I can find it here pretty quickly. There was the last big video he worked on was this Two Idiots video right here. That was sort of his last major uh, project, if you will. And now that that's up, now that that's uploaded, I don't know what he's gonna work on next. I haven't heard, but I think he's got a video in mind. But of course, in typical us fashion, it feels like sometimes things didn't go quite according to plan. Shortly after he uploaded that 2v8 video, like a couple of weeks later, it's still only a couple of weeks later, us filming this, I believe. Um, and it was like a number of days ago from this, like maybe a week or two. I can't fully remember, but um, he got hit with a hacker. According to him, the hacker got his Twitter account or whatever it's called now, um, and then like through that got access to, I think he said, his Discord, his actual email, his Steam account. Those are kind of the three I heard, but I would imagine there were some others. And the way I understood was he was working hard trying to get gain access to accounts again. The weird thing though was that so when the hacker got access to Discord, they sent like um what was it? It was four pictures, and then they did that like thing that pings you for some reason. The four pictures were just it was some Mr. Beast like crypto scam thing. I of course obviously reported him on that. He gained access to his Discord at one point, and then the new development there that I got was I guess the scammer had changed the password on him to his account. I'm not entirely sure how he got in or forced the hacker out, but he did. I think he just rechanged the password or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah. As and shortly after that, the hacker got access to an old Discord that Orange hasn't had access to in a number of years now. So I made sure to report that one and then blocked it and whatnot. And then Orange told me, I think a couple days later, that in terms of the email side of things, he had over 100 sent emails where the hacker was basically trying to scam people. This hacker was pretending to be some girl and was trying to get like money out of people. I think Orange took care. It sounded like he took care of the email, so I'm not entirely sure what he did, but it sounded like he took care of that. And then the one that I think took a little bit longer was his Steam account. Uh, I didn't hear much about the Steam account front for a number of days, and then I heard from him. I think it was I forget when this was. It was like it was a couple days ago. I know I think I was working when he messaged me, but I get yeah. There was like a couple of days where I think the hacker, just had access to his Discord and Orange. I think he was doing stuff, but he of course had a number of accounts to deal with. Yeah, so this hacker changed the email and password completely on his account. So on his Steam, so he locked Orange out of the Steam account. So I think Orange has an access to another Steam account, so I think he checked on the account was that account or something, and learned that the hacker was playing a game through his account, and Orange was not happy, as I'm sure you guys could imagine. He was pissed. I was kind of pissed for him just because hackers are scums of the earth. They are definitely, that's definitely a category of people that I personally despise. There's plenty of things on that. There's plenty of other things in that category, but they're definitely on that list because it's very annoying, and then they impersonate you sometimes, and blah 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 blah. I don't know the full story. I just know when Orange was saying something about the situation to me, he said something about whoops. He said something about um, contacting them. I think the night before, like we were talking, because I found a couple of moments at work because I didn't have a whole lot. I mean, we were decently busy, but I didn't have a whole lot to do at the same time. You're also fairly. So we got to leave a little early, which was nice. I didn't make very much, but that was fine. Anyways, so yeah, he mentioned to me that they did something. I was actually still working a couple hours later when he messaged me, like I think 5 messages. I forget. He sent me a couple messages just excitedly talking about how he got his account back, and then I guess he was trying to get things set up for a video he was gonna do, and then that leads us to the most recent development. Apparently, so I don't understand the specifics because I'm a massive idiot, especially when it comes to computers. So please bear with me. But I guess Orange has just, I don't know if it's due to how his computer is or a situation. I'm not entirely sure, but he has an external thing that is just dedicated to giving his computer Wi-Fi because I guess it wasn't able something. I forget the specifics, but they were like having trouble with it for some reason, like with the Wi-Fi they already have or something like that. It sounded like there was some issue there, so I'm hoping they. I don't know what's happening. This was earlier today when I learned about. Well, earlier today in recording this. I think this will be up a couple days later. Yeah, so I don't know this full story, and he didn't obviously fully tell me, which is fine because he just told me the major bits, which is completely valid. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. We're at was Orange just dealt with a scammer, so he just gained access to all his accounts and whatnot again. And now he can't. And then like the next day, his external thing to give his computer Wi-Fi, I think, was having some sort of issues or was acting up in some capacity, like in some way. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure where Orange is going to go from here, so to speak. I'm hoping that it goes well, but we shall see, right? We shall see. But yeah, I'm hoping that Orange will be able to, now that he has access to the computer again, to like his accounts and whatnot. I'm hoping that he will be able to start editing this video soon, though we can finally get it uploaded. Hopefully 140 will come out shortly after. And then we still need to film 140. Though we do have an idea for what we're gonna do for 140, but we haven't filmed it yet. And then I honestly can't remember if we ever figured out anything for 150 or not. I want to say we haven't, but I could be wrong. Maybe we have, and I honestly just can't remember. That's entirely uh, valid as well. And then, of course, most recently we've been needing to figure out something for 160, and I don't think we figured that out yet either. So we got a lot on our plate. But yeah, I'm hoping we can get that up. I'll, of course, continue updating you guys when I hear something. I try to space out these updates sometimes just because I feel like it's important to do updates on subscriber specials because those are kind of big milestone, like, big deals. But it's hard to want to give an update all the time when there's so much happening. But also, a lot of it is just Orange hasn't started editing the video yet, or sometimes there's some other reasons as well. But because of the hackers, and of course, most recently, the Wi-Fi thing, I felt like those were big enough things to justify another update video, which is why I did one. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys that quick update to let you know where we're at with it, just because it's been 4 months apparently since the last update I gave. But yeah, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for either that video, the 120 sub special, or another update video on it where I will hopefully be able to give you guys more of an update on what is going on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this little update video. I definitely hope you enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video. Bye.